In this video, I'm just going to show you how to make a quick PixTeller animation. These are motion graphic animations that are free and very easy to create. I just went to PixTeller and hit Create New, and I'm just going to make a little table that shows the price of two goods. Let's try making this light gray. And then bar charts are especially easy because they're just bars, they're just rectangles. And we'll do one that's blue. And how about we do one more that's purple. And so right now I'm not animating it, I'm just structuring it. And I want some text that says, we'll title this price of some goods. And I don't really like that default font, so I can change its font like this. Gonna make these kind of vertically centered. And let's name the goods. We'll do apples, the fruit, not the computer. Okay, and then I'm thinking of how I want to design this. I think I want the price of the sneakers to go up and the price of apples to go down. So I'm just gonna, let's do that one first. Then I'll put text later. Maybe I'll add a few text items on the side here. Let's say 30. I just made a mistake, so I hit Control Z to undo. And we'll have our top price be 30 with a nicer font. And maybe a gray. If you make it gray, the more subtle things, it can help the reader see the more important things first. So I want them to see these ones first. And you know, this font kind of looks a little bit unprofessional. I might want to use a more professional font, but I'm just gonna stick with it. And we'll make this one say 20. And the next one say 10. And one more that says we'll go just to 0. And maybe I'll do this. So I'm trying to distribute these. There we go. And then let's say I want my sneaker price to go up and I want my apple price to go down. And I could put text labels right here, but that's a little bit more advanced. I think I'm just going to stick with the basics. I could make this white and make this number change as my bar chart goes up, but let's just stick with the basics for now. Okay, now I'm ready to start animating. So I want sneakers to go up and apples to go down in price. Just for, maybe in my video I'm trying to make a point of what might cause the prices to go up or down. So let's go ahead and switch into animation. So here's all my different elements that I wrote. And I could rename them. So with my shape here, maybe I would rename it. Oh, maybe I can't rename it. Anyway, we'll forget that. I'll just click it, and here's my first frame. So here I have 0 seconds and 2 seconds. So I want to click my last frame, and I want over here to 2 seconds. I want it to rise to $30. And that's it. So here's, and I can add more frames in here, but for now I just want to click my last frame, and then I changed, so I click on this frame here, changed it to what I wanted it to end like, and then PixTeller does all the middle part for me. See that? Soup. Now it's way too slow, so to speed it up, I can just drag it in, and maybe I want that to take place over half a second. Or maybe I want a pause to happen. So I could copy this here, and I want it to start, you know, maybe here, and I just paste it in my copied keyframe, and then over 3 frames. Let's see how that looks. There we go. That's pretty good. And it looks a little bit nicer if you do easy in, easy out. That changes kind of the start and the stop, how the speed of the animation. You can play with these. And now notice it disappeared over here. So I want to copy this again and paste it at the end. Maybe I'm just doing a 2-second GIF animation. Or I could drag these over to 7 seconds. Maybe it'll take, maybe I want a little bit longer of an explanation. So I'm going to, I think I can take all these. Can I select them all? Let me update. It's asking me to change my title. And can I select all these? I don't think I can. I have to move them over one at a time. And that would make this last longer. There we go. And now when I hit play, you want to frequently test your animations. Perfect. Okay, now I want my apples animation to do the same thing, except I want it, maybe I want it a little bit later. It's kind of dull when they all act in the same at the same times. So I'm going to bring this one in. I want my animation to end right here, and I want it to go down to, how about that? What, about $3 or something? And then it's going to disappear over here. So I want to copy this and paste it over here. And now I want to test it. Good, except my apple starts too early. So I want to copy this, and I want it to start right about here. So right between this period, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there. But then, and it looks a little choppy in here, but when I render it, it's going to look a lot nicer. Okay, good. And then maybe I could, in this part of the animation, I could say something in my video. Or sometimes I like to have a few seconds here just to let the user, whoever's viewing this, look at it and say, oh, I understand what they're doing. Okay. To you, it's very obvious. But to a new person looking in, a lot of people make the timing way, way, way too fast. And it's hard for a person seeing it for the first time to understand what's going on. So that's who we're making this for, right? You're not making it for you. You're making it for the end user. And then I can render. Then I'm done. So rendering means it takes our code. We just did a little bit of programming. It takes our code and produces something that we could post on YouTube. And by the way, to post on YouTube, it's ridiculously easy. You just log in, you just sign in, and there on the top right, you'll see a upload to YouTube button, and you just follow the steps, and you'll have it up in seconds. Now we can download it. There it is. Notice how the animations looked a little sharper. Woo! And now I can download this, and let's see what it gives me. It gives me an MP4, which I could then convert it over into an into a GIF. GIFs are kind of nice because they play over and over again, and you don't have to hit the play button. So I'm just going to choose my file and convert. Download now. Don't want the ad. Let's see if it worked. Woo! There it goes. And now I could put that GIF. I could upload the MP4 to YouTube, or I could put the GIF on a blog post or wherever. The internet's full of GIFs. And that's it.